It's a work in progress always. I don't think it'll ever be perfect. I think it's just going to be a bunch of different versions of beat up, depending on what's going on. Yeah, I don't
Good.
feel like it's arrived. I've always wanted it to like grow into something a little bit different with every one of them. Like, at the heart of it, I don't feel like much has changed, but some of the songwriting is, I'm trying not to write the exact same song twice, and some of that comes out in the production or the themes and whatnot. But uh, yeah, it's definitely got like a more all over the place sound than 1975. 1975 is really sparse when you look at it, like with what's going on, and um, there's no rock moment like We Could Get High, or we didn't get anywhere near Bliss on that. Like it's in its production at least. For sure. Oh yeah. Some of them were imagined from the beginning. Like I Wish You Were Here, we kind of like I knew when I was writing that with my brother that it shouldn't be much more than, a few things just recorded really well. And that's why we brought it to Mike Crossy, and he just crushed it, with the piano and taking time with the vocal and stuff like that. But then other things like Bliss, I had just written the melody and the lyric and the guitar, and then Justin kind of just ran with that one. Justin Zaccato ran with that one and was able to like create this hybrid of like acoustic pop meets alt. I don't even know what it is. It's like got some fuzzy guitar going on later and some more alt rock, alt leaning stuff that, takes you on a journey. That vocal and that guitar was actually recorded. It was before the pandemic, so it was like 2020, but like January or February. I started playing it on the Instagram live shows. It was already recorded. The only thing that did change, and if anybody noticed, who religiously watch the shows or something, there's an added second chorus lyric at the very end of the song that wasn't present when I would have been playing. It's a big part of everyone's life, right? Whether you talk about it or not, and whether you have these things at your disposal or not. But for me, growing up, it was like a big, big part of my family. And my brother and I, um, you know, kind of had that mental health talk with our parents, and specifically with my mother. I think a little bit earlier on than most people, I guess. And so it's been like a very like present thing in our lives throughout mental health, how and the importance of speaking and talking about what's going on upstairs, and to be able to like sing on a song that directly benefits kids help phone, and you know it makes it so that people can pick up the phone, kids can pick up the phone and like call and say this is what's happening right now, and I need help. And that was just a crazy cool full circle thing for me to be able to be a part of it. One of like the you know one of the things I'm most proud of being a part of. It seems silly, but just I can't wait to get on to the next thing and the next thing. It's a mile marker for me. It's my first one with network, which I'm really excited about, and it's really just the beginning. We have much more already ready to go, and I'm just excited about getting in back into the rhythm of sharing new music with people who want to hear it, and this one song at a time thing has been really, really, honestly, refreshing because I feel like for the first time, I'm as excited about each track as they come to you as I hope you are. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm trying to fake excitement or like trying to release this song that I was really pumped about 3 years ago when to like create something right away and have it out there is awesome. And that's what we're doing with the CP. And I'm really stoked about that. Yeah, for sure. And sometimes it changes form, and maybe stylistically it's a little different and it's not always the same thing, but yeah, definitely always creating. Okay, 3, the Wonder Horse record, Pup. So, so, so good. I feel like I've already worn that out. I'm gonna see them when they come to Toronto, I hope. And the Wet Leg record, this one's different than those 2. But The Boatman's Call, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Think of what happens is I find a record that I'm like really excited about, and I'll just listen to it a bunch and a bunch and a bunch, and then I won't sit down to write because then all I want to do is sing the songs that I'm listening to, right? And then I'll probably wait a couple weeks and then just regurgitate it and pretend like I'm not doing it. I don't know. It was like the first time I fell in love with Elliott Smith. I think I waited a bit, didn't want to write anything because I just wanted to listen to music. But then all of a sudden I went in and started writing and recording albums worth of songs where the lead vocals doubled, down the middle, and it's phasey, and it's like I'm like, oh yeah, oh, and then when I
Oops.
played a couple songs for somebody, like they're like, "Ah, you've been listening to Elliott Smith." I'm like, I guess so, I have been.